What's good, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. This is Go75 coming at you with another GTA 5 online video, and you guys see what this one is called. Now, I'm going to give you guys the how-to on three-wheeling the Vapid Chino. Alright, probably on the passenger side, driver's side, no wait, driver's side and passenger side. Alright, and definitely shout out to homie out there that's on the channel. This was a request video, so you go, bro, for real. And everybody on the channel out there supporting the channel, got much love for y'all, for real. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in this car and we're gonna get right into it. And it's gonna be like I'm gonna say right now, if you guys are starting to do this, like get into it, the locks, you do not want to practice in this car. Okay. We might do some other type of locks, but yeah, you don't want to practice in this car. You want to practice in either Primo or the Tornado. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just back the car up out here, and I might do a hand cam. Just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna do it a different type of way, meaning probably not use my thumbs on the controller. All right, and this is raw uncut. But I probably will use my index, give you guys more of a view. Still, you guys are gonna have to practice, but it might help out to bros out there that might, not understand me as well or something like that. Speak a different language or something. All right. So, first things, as always, all right, we're gonna look at the car. We're gonna have to use the car like a clock. Okay. And I'll explain the timing also. But this car, when we lift it, it's got a lower lock to it. So when I drop it, you see how it kind of slaps? Like it's kind of hitting the frame off the ground. It's just got a low lock. Alright? So like always, we're going to use the radio like a clock. Okay? So in a sense, like a clock you tell time with. Hanging on your kitchen wall in your shop, wherever it may be. All right. So we'll start off. We'll do a three-wheel, and we'll do a simple one. Okay. So this is going to be a 7. So you see the car in the background. It's going to be a 7 to 1, and then a 1 back down to 7. Then we might do the passenger, which is going to be a 5 to 11, and 11 to 5. Okay, now this is not exactly like clock, but you get the idea. Alright, let's see if it fits more locks in. Now, we could also look at the back bumper right here. We're going to do a driver's side. Now this is going to be 7 o'clock, this back bumper, so this would be where you pull down. See my front wheels? Where you pull down on your analog stick. So it'd be 7 o'clock. And then you push up to 1. See him move to 1. That's going to be your front bumper right here. 1 o'clock. Okay. So again, 7 to 1. Okay. Now I want to bring this up also. If you have a regular controller, all right. Don't know what that was, but whatever. If you have a regular controller. See if I can get it. You're not going to lift this car hardly off the ground at all. You're going to get that right there. That's with my analog stick in my controller. Alright? So we're going to do this without the analog stick. So I got a video on the channel, Lowrider playlist. Hit that up on how to remove your analog stick. You put it back in and play it. Don't do nothing to your controller. Alright? Make sure you're using a good controller for this. Okay? So go ahead and drop the car back down. I'm going to take my analog stick out. Now, like I said, 7 to 1. Basically, 7 to 1. Back corner bumper, driver's side to the front passenger bumper. Now the timing is going to be hard on this car because the way it lifts and lowers. But basically you want to move your analog stick to 7 to 1. So my front wheel's moving as fast as the car is lifting and lowering. And we're gonna need to look for the dip on the car, meaning as soon as this car dips, see that fender well dip. Alright, so what we're going to do is pull back to 7. Okay, you could hold 7 or do whatever and get a feel for it. It's going to pull back to 7, and we're not going to tap X or hold it. We're not going to do that. It's just a kind of a press. It's as fast as this car is lowering and lifting. All the timing is. So as fast as you're moving the analog stick and the X. Okay? I held it a little bit too long that time, but we're going to hold to 7. And then I'm going to press and go to 1. Okay? And this is the position you want in the car. Now if you dump this front fender or lean it to the side, start over. Okay? And if your car locks up on you where you can't do nothing, you either did something wrong in the process or just locked up. Get out of the car and get back in it. Now you could drive and do whatever, like, you know, and still lock the car up the rest of the way. So now we're going to do a 1 to 7. 1 down to 7. So let me get back on the car right here. So we're going to do the front bumper right here. Be 1 o'clock, right? And we're going to pull back to 7 right here. Okay? And we're going to look for that dip. So I'm going to hold 1, press X or A, alright? And we're going to watch the car dip or as soon as it moves. And you're going to pull back to 7 as fast as the car lifts and lowers. Alright? So 1 o'clock, press, pull back to 7. And there you got the highest lock on the Vapid Chino. Okay? Now we could do the other side. I gotta do this side one more time. So we're gonna pull back to 7. This back corner bumper. Okay? You're gonna press. Just press, watch the car dip, and go to 1 o'clock. All right. So 7, press X or A. Watch the car. It's locked up on me. Another thing, you can just lift and lower it if it locks up on you. So we're gonna hold 7, press, watch the car dip, and go to 1 o'clock. Okay. Now we're gonna use the 1 o'clock front bumper to 7. So we're gonna hold 1, press, watch the car move or dip, and then pull back to 7. So 1 o'clock, press X, watch it move or dip, and pull back to 7. Alright. Now the driver's side, the passenger side, my bad, is going to be it's going to be a 5. So instead of doing 7 to 1, we're doing 5 to 11. Okay? And then 11 to 5. So we're going to be using this back bumper as 5 o'clock to 11, then 11 corner bumper to 5 back passenger. Alright? So we're going to hold 5 o'clock, make sure the car is lifted. I'm going to hold 5 o'clock, press X-ray. I'm getting confused. Y'all getting confused yet? And then we're going to go to 11 o'clock. I don't think I got a high lift, but we'll roll with it. Now we're going to hold 11. Okay. Press X, watch the car move, come back to 5 o'clock. Alright, so that was a little bit lower. See, my timing was off. Alright. Now, if you got it like this, hold 12 o'clock, because you still got a third lock. It's hard for me to explain every little part of it, but I know this GTA 5 car is inside now. So if you hold 12 o'clock, you can still lift the wheel up. Okay? Meaning, if you look at the car, like a clock, 12 o'clock, alright? All you're going to do is hold your analog stick to 12. Then you're just going to press X or A. Okay, and that's it. So we'll throw some other locks real quick. So if you guys are wanting to do like let's say a front lock, it's going to be a 2 to 8 in a sense. So you're going to be using the wheels to look at on your analog stick or the clock. Let's use the wheels. It's going to be a 2, this front wheel, on your analog stick, to 8. So you got to imagine the wheel like being in the position of your analog stick where you're going. All right. And then to do the rest of the front lock, we're going to be doing a 10, this front wheel, to this back wheel right here, 4. So I'll throw this in real quick. So we're going to go 2. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing. Hit X, press X, watch card dip, and then pull to 8. Okay, 2, press, car's locked up, 2, press 8. Okay, now if you don't get a corner lock, that's fine. Now for the passenger side, we're going to go 10, press 4. Okay, so hold it to 10, press. I think I messed it up. See, if you do stuff like that, start over. So I messed that up. So I'm going to go 2, press to 8, and then 10, watch card dip after you press, and go to 4. Alright, so you got your high lock in the front. Okay, so that's it. So I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the tutorial. Shout out to all bros out there again, and I'll be coming with some more. Stay tuned. So I'm out of here. Everybody out there, everywhere, have a good one. For real. Peace.